What's up, people? This is IPlayPokeWhenBored. Common question of the day. What is the worst Pokemon you've ever been swept by? Leave the answer in the comments. And I just want to get started with the battle quickly. This is a great match I had against some guy on YouTube. Forget his name. Sorry about that if you see this, but I'm using one of my amazing teams I just came up with. So he leads off with Togekiss. I lead off with my Victini since I faced him before. He knows my Victini's scarfed and has Wild Bolt, so he's predicting that and goes into Electivire. But I predict him to switch and go for the V-Create, which is going to really hurt that Electivire due to V-Create being such an overpowered move. But since it didn't kill him, and this Electivire has the lefties, I know he's going to be a bulky Electivire. So knowing that I'm still faster than him even after the speed drop, I'm gonna go for another V-Create. The only way he could have been faster than me is if he was scarfed, I believe. I believe he would have had a chance of being faster. I'm not sure, but now I'm at -2 in defense, special defense, and speed as he brings out Gliscor, his physical wall. So I don't want to take an EQ from this, so I go into Latios, and Latios could really hurt this thing with the Draco because it's specs, and it's just total rape. So I go for the Draco. Surprisingly, he stays in and lets his Gliscor die because that Draco just wrecks his face open. So after his Gliscor dies, he decides to bring out his own Latios. And in my mind, the only reason why he would do this is knowing that it would be faster than mine. So, because my Latios is modest, not jolly, so I bring out Natore to take the obvious Draco meter. So, he's at -2 now, and I saw a Life Orb there, so, so I know he's not specs, but he does switch out because he doesn't have HP Fire, which is the only thing Latios could use to take care of Natore. So knowing that he would probably switch out, I set up my rocks since I do have a Phaser on this team, which is my superior, because it does have Dragon Tail. So I'm gonna go back into Latios now, knowing Conkeldurr can't do anything to me besides Payback, which is what he predicts me to go back in Latios and does that, which is a good play on his part. Payback looks like maybe a 2-hit KO. It depends on min-max damage. I don't know if that was min or max, but he goes into Heatran, which walls almost my whole entire team. I go for the Draco, and it misses, which is kind of a big play in the game because this Heatran will live longer and be able to take out more stuff. So he goes for the Stone Edge on my Crocodile, which is my only counter this Heatran, and misses, which doesn't matter. And predicting the EQ, he goes in Latios, but I go for the Brick Break because I thought he would maybe bring in Togekiss on this, and I do have Crunch on here on my Crocodile, so you'll be able to see that later. So predicting another Draco, I'm gonna go into Natore, but he ends up going for Recover. I think he would have been I think it would have been better for him if he did go for the Draco, because I would have been more damage off of my Natore, and he doesn't look like he has too much counters on his team for my Natore. But he brings back in Conkeldurr right now, and I predict a switch, so I switch back into my Crocodile. But I was actually predicting a switch into Heatran, which is okay, but I have to switch out now, and I believe I go into my Superior. Yes, I go into my Superior, knowing I could 2-hit KO him with Leaf Storm. He goes for the Payback, predicting my Latios to come in, and Payback isn't going to do much to my Superior, because Superior is a sweeping wall, which is just really cool. So now he switches out and brings in Heatran, as I go for the sub. And this turn I find out that his Heatran's actually scarfed. I didn't know that before or anything. So he goes for the Heat Wave, and since he's faster than me because he's scarfed, he's gonna break my sub. I'll go for the Dragon Tail. It misses, and that really matters because I could have maybe pulled off some more kills with my Superior, but oh well. I switch out into my Crocodile guy. I really don't know how to pronounce either of his names, so sorry about that. And he goes for the Heat Wave, and it misses, which kind of makes up for my Dragon Tail missing. I don't know how much Heat Wave would have done, but he goes into Latios. I predict that. Go straight for the Crunch. And that is going to OHKO this Latios because it doesn't look like he has any defense investments either. So his Latios dies, and I get my Moxie boost. And I believe he brings in, Togekiss. So I go for the Stone Edge, and it misses, which actually really matters, because I think I could have OHKO'd that Togekiss with my Moxie boost. and he goes for the Aura Sphere, and that's gonna he gets a crit on it. I'm not sure if that mattered because my Crocodile has lived a Draco Meteor from a Latios before at full HP, so I don't know if that crit mattered on that Aura Sphere or not. But now I bring in my own Latios, knowing he can't really do anything to me. He switches out, and he brings in Heatran. I believe I go for the Draco. Yeah, and that's gonna do a decent amount of damage to that Heatran, as you can see. Because I think if I Draco'd before, if that Draco that I did earlier in the match hit, I would have been able to take him out right here. But no, he's gonna be able to take out my Latios due to my second Draco Meteor missing, which really sucks for me. He goes for another. It takes 2 Heat Waves to take me out from half HP. So now this Heatran has just a little above what's it called? Sorry about that, red HP. I go for the Wild Charge, really thinking that I could take him out from that range, but sadly enough I don't. And he's locked in the Heat Wave, and he doesn't want to switch out, knowing he'll probably die to the rocks, or just gonna leave him in his fodder. 2 Wild Charges take him out. The Heat Wave didn't hurt my Victini that much, so I guess it really doesn't matter that that first Wild Charge didn't take him out. So now he goes into Conkeldurr, knowing Wild Charge won't do anything to it. I switch out into my Superior. He goes for the Payback. Not really sure why, because my Latios is dead. I guess he went for Payback, banking on that my Victini would maybe stay in. So I believe right here I go for the Leaf Storm. Yep, I go for the Leaf Storm, and that's gonna put him down to about half. With special attack raise, it's gonna be a 2-hit KO. And he goes for the Drain Punch, getting all his HP back, but I live it, which is pretty cool. And it kind of sucks altogether because he's gonna go for Mach Punch, which I just stayed in his fodder because I believe if I switched back in I would have died from Stealth Rocks. But wait, no I wouldn't. But I just stay in his fodder. I don't think he has any rocks up. But it just ends up being more lefties recovery for him, which kind of sucks. So I bring in my Victini. I go for the Zen Headbutt. It doesn't do as much as I would have liked it to do, but it still does a good chunk to this Conkeldurr. So he goes for the Payback, and that is going to take out my Victini, because I don't have any defense investments in this Victini. So he gets more lefties recovery. He's about at a quarter of HP, and I bring in my Dusclops. My plan right here is go for the Will-O-Wisp and stall him out, because I'm slower than him, so Payback isn't going to be doing as much as he would have liked it, and my Dusclops is Evilite, so he's going to take that very well because of his crazy defenses. So I go with the Will-O-Wisp to cripple his attack some more and negate his lefties. So I believe I go for a Seismic Toss here. I'm not sure. Yes, I go for a Seismic Toss. It's not going to take him out, and neither is the Burn. So so next turn I know the Burn will take him out. So I predict him to go for another Payback, and I switch into my Natore to take it very nicely. And he does go for the Payback, just as I predicted, and the Burn will take him out. Well, no, my Iron Barbs will take him out, but still the Burn would have taken him out anyways, even if Natore didn't have Iron Barbs. But he switches into his last poke right here, which is Togekiss. My mindset right here was to stay in, take an Aura Sphere, which was what I was predicting, and set up a Leech Seed, and then have Dusclops finish him off. But no, he has Flamethrower. I completely forgot that Togekisses could carry Flamethrower. That's because I don't even face him that much. So I go into my Dusclops. How much Air Slash does matters on who is going to win the match right here. So he goes for Air Slash. It doesn't do like much to me at all, and that just makes me so happy because now I know I'm going to stall him out. So I go for a Pain Split to get a bunch of my HP back. He's going to keep going for Air Slashes, hoping he gets the flinch, but he ends up not getting the flinch at all. That's just amazing for me. So I go for the Toxic on him because it's his last poke, and I'm going to stall him out from here. So basically what I'm going to do here is keep Pain Splitting until he gets to a range where Pain Split wouldn't do anything. I'm just going to go for one Seismic Toss and finish him off. So that was a really close match, a really great match. I love this team. I'm going to be using it for a little while. Then after I use it, overuse it, and everybody knows it and knows its weaknesses and whatnot. I'm going to reveal and have an analysis of this team. So, peace out, people. Until next time.